It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle.
It's the New York Jets and the Arizona Cardinals.
And it's coming up next.
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go at State Farm Stadium. Xavier Gipson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the four-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Rodgers here from the gun. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing once again, Rodgers. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Hall running between the tackles. The ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 60-year pro and former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
A reconstructed knee limited Kyler Murray to just 8 games a season ago. But in those 8 games, Kate, we got a chance to see those feet once again come to life. Man, is he dynamic when he's 100%. And when he can complement that running ability with some accuracy and anticipation in the passing game, this guy is a nightmare for defensive coordinators to contain.
Oh, he dropped that defender. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that will set up first and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal. Trying to run it in, Connor. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Connor. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. Third and goal for Connor. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Cardinals get the game's first points here in the second. It's a James Conner touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Gibson now to return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 38. Hits him on the out route. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 1, now Rogers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Greg Dortch back to return for the Cardinals. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 after running 70 yards.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Ashton Davis there on the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Stays in the pocket. Ooh, almost to throw the costume. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing third and long. Back to the air, Murray. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first and 10, it's Murray. That pass is complete to McBride. And they take him down right along the 30. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They're now set for first and 10. From the red zone now. And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Gibson now to return. Return's looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's Rodgers on first and 10. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He lofts it deep left. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Has his man, it's Corley. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Complete out to the right side. And that's good for a gain of 5. Adrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Off play action, Rodgers. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. Throwing for the end zone. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. It was a solid first half for the always dangerous Kyler Murray. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. DJ Dallas now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. McBride hauls it in. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Murray here on 1st down. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw by Rodgers. Corley reels it in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They give on second to Hall. And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. This will be... He loses the football. And the Cardinals grab it. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Well, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
Now, I think you could hear what I could hear, Kate. What we hear on a practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score. They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. Well, they did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. A give right side to Connor. Scores! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. It's a James Conner touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Gibson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. This is reeled in by Wilson. Breaks free in the center of the field. Garrett Wilson. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown, like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. Yeah, they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Connor on the option. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. It's Connor again. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Trying to find Trey McBride. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Looking to throw it. That's caught. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. To throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. Throwing now. That throw finds Conklin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Able to find Corley. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's first. Oh, he lost the football. And the Cardinals grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Cardinals working just to kneel out the clock in this victory. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And Brock, we all know home field advantage can do wonders to bridge the gap between the uber-talented teams and the lesser-regarded groups in this league. They were the latter this week, but in the friendly confines with the crowd at their back, they were the team who looked superior in this one. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.